Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here to take a look at old school set booster packs from Dungeons & Dragons Battle for Baldur's Gate. So we got a fully sealed and intact set booster box here, only 18 packs in here. So we're going to go ahead and crack it open, see what kind of value we can find, put the price of all the rares and mythics on the screen, and then at the end of the video we'll do the MTG Box Analysis. So in here, if you forgot, right, set booster packs do contain cards off of the list. We don't have the list anymore. We just have special guests, which is kind of like the new list. So let's go ahead and crack these open and see what kind of value we can find. Believe it or not, we're also looking for some art cards because there are 61 signed art cards from this set that are valued over $1, and 2 of them valued over $17. So we've got ourselves a non-signed art card. There are no non-signature cards valued over $1, followed by a forest. Then we're going to see ourselves a Goggles of Night, a Draconic Lore, followed by a Young Blue Dragon. Then we're going to see a Runaway Together, followed by a Young Red Dragon. Then we're going to see ourselves a Breath Weapon, followed by a Swashbuckler Extraordinaire. Then we're going to see a Criminal Past. Then we're going to see an Ambition's Cost, a Rasad in Bashir, followed by an Agent of Shadow Thieves, and then we're going to get ourselves an Etchfoil Maisie True Sword Paladin coming in, followed by a Luxury Suite coming in from the Land Cycle. Very nice to see that. This does hold some value for us. Awesome. And then directly behind that, we're going to see ourselves a Runaway Together in foil with a Night Token. All right, pack number 1 in the bag. All right, sliding into pack number 2. Apologies. When I was opening up that first pack, I had the wrong price sheet in front of me. In this particular set, there are not 61 art cards valued over $1. That is Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, which are going to be opening up on Friday. In this particular set, however, there are 9 cards, 9 art cards that are valued over $1. So we'll be keeping an eye out for those. In fact, if you can get Karlach, Fury of Avernus, or Asterion the Decadent in signed art form, you've got yourself almost $15 in value. In this case, we're going to start off with a non-signed Elminster here, followed by a foil Mountain, and then we're going to see ourselves Kaga Shadow Archdruid, followed by a Moss Diamond, a Young Blue Dragon. Then we're going to see Runaway Together with a Young Red Dragon again. We saw that in the last pack. Then we're going to see ourselves the Madi Emporium Master coming in as an uncommon, Split the Spoils, followed by a Bag of Holding. Then we're going to see ourselves the Stone Speaker Crystal, followed by Volo, Interrent Scholar coming in as a mythic hit for us, but not a high value mythic. Then we're going to see ourselves a Flaming Fist, followed by Corlessa Scale Slinger coming in as an uncommon etched foil, with Lae'zel, Vulcanwrath Champion coming in the Showcase Parchment frame as a rare, followed by Elminster's Simulacrum coming in as the second mythic of the pack. And then we've got ourselves just a skeleton token. So very cool to get a triple rare or double mythic single rare pack out of a set booster. All right, let's just keep rolling along. This pack's going to kick off with one more non-signed art card, followed by a Mountain. Just notice there's some excess glare on those tokens. Sorry about that. Then we got ourselves a Mountain, followed by a Gut True Soul Zealot, an Amber Gristle All Maul, followed by a Chain Devil. Then we're going to see ourselves a Marut with a Predatory Impetus, a Gray Slad, followed by a Manifold Key. Then we're going to see ourselves the Swiftfoot Boots. This is going to be one of the uncommons valued over $1 in this set. There's some cards to look for. Then we got ourselves an Amber Gristle All Maul, followed by a Saravok Deathbringer, a Far Traveler. Then we're going to see a Scion of Halaster coming in the Etch treatment, with a Sea of Clouds, another one of the really good lands from this set. Hooray! And then we've got ourselves your Temple is Under Attack in foil, followed by a Soldier token. All right, let's just go ahead and reorganize there. So some of the other common uncommons that we're looking for Iricus Vile Duplication, as well as Patriarch Seal and the Swiftfoot Boots, which we already picked up. Those are all going to be uncommons we're looking for. In the common slot, we're looking for Nature's Lore and Decanter of Endless Water. Both of those commons are valued over $2. So we've got ourselves one of the Ancient Dragons here. This is going to be the Ancient Gold Dragon, non-signed art card. Then we've got ourselves an Island, followed by Halcyon Emerald Archdruid. We've got the Decanter of Endless Water coming up in the Showcase frame This one's close to $1, but not quite over $1. Then we're going to see the Charlatan Dragon, the Scaled Nurturer, followed by Nimbleclaw Adept, Sivirus Nightmare Speaker, the Bone Caller Cleric, Saravok Deathbringer. Then we've got ourselves Jaheira, Friend of the Forest, a really good hit from the set. Hooray! And then we've got a Scion of Halaster, followed by Jan Jansen, Chaos Crafter, coming in the etched foil treatment. And then we got ourselves a Bramble Sovereign, another mythic from the set. Hooray! And we're even going to get an Ithilithin Harvester coming in as a rare with Veteran Soldier, and a rare off of the list, a Wolfir Silverheart. Very nice to see that. All right, awesome. I'll just put that right there. So we've got ourselves 2 lands so far that are high value, plus we've got Jaheira. So this box is shaping up to be pretty good. Not sure about our list hit. It will have been on the screen for you. Now we are going to see our first signed art card here. So there's the signatures. Let's go ahead and feature the artist. So this is going to be the Brain Stealer Dragon by Brent Hollywood. So very cool to see a signed art card. Unfortunately, this is not one of the ones valued over $1, but we still thank you for your contribution to the game. This one's got a Swamp with a Parchment Lightning Bolt, a Breath Weapon, followed by a Charlatan Dragon. And then we're going to see ourselves Scaled Nurturer with a Nimbleclaw Adept, an Ambitious Dragonborn, a Mind Stone. Then we're going to see ourselves a Treasure Keeper with an Arcane Encyclopedia, Commander Lyra Porter, a Dungeon Delver, with a Feywild Visitor coming in as our etched foil of the pack, and a Descend into Avernus coming in as a rare, really good rare for us. And then we're going to see ourselves a Cloak of the Batten foil with a mini-game non-token token in the back. All right, moving into our last pack in stack number 1. We've got another art card, unsigned. Then we're going to see ourselves a Forest, followed by Corlessa Scale Singer coming in Parchment with a Commander Lyra Porter, Ambitious Dragonborn Looter, followed by the Lurking Green Dragon, the Gut True Soul Zealot, Street Urchin, and then we're going to see Nax Astral Hunter, a really good uncommon from the set, but not valued over $1. Then we're going to pick up the classic Arcane Signet with Jan Jansen, Chaos Crafter as a regular frame rare, a Master Chef, followed by Vahal, Candlekeep Researcher, Uncommon Etch, and we're going to see ourselves a Morphic Pool. Very nice to see this. This is the most valuable non-basic land. Luxury Suite is in number 2, and Spire Garden is number 1. So that's our third big hit from the land cycle. So now, usually when that happens, that means you've got yourself a land box, and I love land boxes. So hopefully that will continue. I'm still hoping we get to see one of the Ancient Dragons, copper, of course. But if we can't see copper, I would take brass next, then I would take silver, then I would take gold, and last but not least, the bronze. All right, so believe it or not, this is not a signed art card. That's just the way the art was drawn. We've got ourselves a mountain with a fire diamond, Alora, Merry Thief, You're Confronted by Robbers, Oceanus Dragon. Then we're going to see Universal Solvent, Feywild Caretaker, an Ellen Harbreeze Busybody, an Inspiring Leader, Calderia, Caller of the Small, and then we're going to see Duke Under Ravengard as our first rare, followed by a Scion of Halaster, and then we're going to see Nira Wild Mage as our second rare, and we are going to get a third rare. It is a Basilisk Collar coming in from the main set. It does hold some value. Then we get ourselves one of the commons valued over $1 in foil, and that's going to be the Deadly Dispute. So hooray. Then we get ourselves a Saproling token in the back. All right, so definitely value in this box. Love to see it. Let's see if we can't keep going. We have a quasi-signed art card here. We'll feature the artist anyway, even though they didn't lend their signature. This is Merkel, Lord of Bones by Isis coming in. So Merkel, Lord of Bones, again, not one of the signed art cards we're looking for. So we got a Plains, followed by Vacona Drow Apostate, Oceanus Dragon, Universal Solvent with Decanter of Endless Water. There's the one common. This is the most valuable common in the set, valued over $3. Then we get a Grey Harbor Mofolk with a Sea Hag, followed by Cast Down, a Drillworks Mole, a Dungeon Delver. Then we're going to see Madi Emporium Master, followed by a Candlekeep Sage, and a Flaming Fist Common Etch Foil. And our only rare of the pack is going to be an Under Mountain Adventurer. That's disappointing. But we do pick up a foil Arcane Signet, That might be valued over $1. And then we get the Initiative and the Undercity. All right. So we're probably approaching the halfway point. Do we have another list card? Let's see. So we got another non-signed art card, followed by a Forest. And then we're going to pick up a Cloak of the Bats. Nemesis Phoenix coming in with a Decanter of Endless Water. Again, a little more value for us. Hooray. And then we're going to see the Grey Harbor Mofolk with a Sea Hag, an Emerald Dragon, followed by an Amethyst Dragon, then a Topaz Dragon, and then we're going to see Dinahar Invoker Adept, not a dragon, followed by Acolyte of Bahamut, and a Lulu Loyal Hollyphant, again, not a dragon, just an elephant. Whoa, but we do pick up the #1 card from the main set, the Ancient Copper Dragon. In standard frame, this is valued at almost $70. I was hoping that with all those uncommon dragons, we would get the one that mattered, and we did. Awesome to see that. Let me put that down right on the side. We're also going to see ourselves a Mighty Servant Oluk with a Jaheira's Respite coming in foil. Very nice. And, whoa, all right. So then we get an Elodium of Blossoms. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a 5 rare pack. Wow. All right. We're going to put these packs on top and move our Ancient Copper Dragon right there. All right, so I don't know what else I'd be possibly looking for other than maybe a borderless or a showcase Ancient Dragon. Again, copper would be awesome. And I've been sitting on this box for years. I probably should have opened it up sooner. All right, let's just keep on going. This is pretty darn good. All right, another non-signed art card there. Is that just Minsk? Oh, it's Minsk and Boo. Okay. All right, we got ourselves a Foil Swamp, followed by the Goggles of Night. Then we're going to see a Charcoal Diamond, followed by a Seagate. Then we're going to see the Sword Coast Serpent, Dread Linorm, an Overwhelming Encounter. You Look Upon the Tarask, followed by an Explore the Underdark with an OG Exquisite Blade, a Master Chef. And then we're going to pick up Duke under Ravengard coming in the Etch treatment, followed by Mirror of Life Trapping as our second rare, and our third rare is going to be Gorian Wise Mentor with a Colossal Badger and a Construct token. All right, that's how I'm used to these packs going. You get so many rares and mythics, but none of them are high value. So when I saw that Ancient Copper Dragon, super excited. Not my first time pulling it, but I love it when it shows up. All right, another non-signed with a Plains, followed by the Loyal Hollyphant with a Kenku Artificer, Scouting Hawk, an Ettercap, followed by an Iomen Mystic Trickster, Rilso Rail Kingpin, Irena's Vile Duplication. This is going to be the second most valuable uncommon in the set. Then we're going to see Alora Merry Thief, followed by Glunch the Bestower. Wow, we got lots of cards left, and that's our first rare. All right, so #1, followed by a Cloak Hermit, and then we're going to see a Criminal Past, and #2 is going to be a Monster Manual, very useful card. And then our third rare is going to be a Nine Fingers Keen with the Hammers of Moradin and the Initiative Undercity. All right, I had hopes maybe we were going to get another 5 rare pack. It is extremely rare to get those, and that's the most you can get in a single pack. So we got ourselves another non-signed art card with an island, followed by Nax Astral Hunter coming in the showcase with a Sky Diamond, a Seagate, a Sword Coast Serpent, a Dread Linorm, a Sapphire Dragon, Crystal Dragon, Thrakus the Butcher. Then we're going to see Draconic Muralist, and then we're going to see Caller of the Small with a Tavern Brawler, Iomen Mystic Trickster. I always get excited when there's a whole bunch of dragons. You never know. And we're going to see a Popular Entertainer, which is not a dragon, with a Lurking Green Dragon and a Dragon token. All right, so that was the dragon hiding in the back with the dragging token and the Lurking Dragon. So I believe this is the Ancient Green Dragon, or Ancient Bronze Dragon, which is the Green Dragon. We got ourselves a Forest, followed by a Moss Diamond, Arenas Gloomstalker, and then we're going to see Dragonborn Looter, Lurking Green Dragon again, the Arakulkra Sneak, the Vrock, followed by Ancient of Shadow Thieves, Agent of Iron Throne, Solemn Safana Columnport Cutthroat, Thrakus the Butcher, Hardy Outlander. And then we're going to see Miriam Sentinel Worm coming in as our etched foil rare. Love this dragon. And behind it, we're going to see Baba Lagasa Night Witch coming in as our main set rare with Commander Lyra Porter in foil and a copy token. All right, so we're only sitting at 2 cards from the list, 2 signed art cards, 1 Ancient Dragon, and a ton of other value. There's Tasha the Witch Queen coming in non-signed art form with a Swamp. Now we're going to see ourselves the Moss Diamond. Wilson the Refined Grizzly. The Sneak, followed by a Prize Statue. Hoarding Ogre. Then we're going to see a Rug of Smothering with a Campfire and a Sigil of Murgle. Modify Memory. And we're going to see Ragadraga Gorgut Boss as our first rare, followed by a Popular Entertainer as our second rare. Then we're going to see Vicona Drow Apostate Uncommon Etch with a Bountiful Promenade coming in as our third rare of the pack and our, I think, 4th uncommon land. We got ourselves a Heap and the Initiative. And I didn't mean to say uncommon, I meant non-standard or non-basic land. So very cool to see that. It's really hard to get a land box and a dragon, and to get the Copper Dragon, wow. All right, non-signed, Islands, the Busybody with the Marble Diamond, Prize Statue, the Hoarding Ogre, You've Been Caught Stealing, Thieves' Tools, Vicona Drow Apostate, Hammers of Moradin, the Gith Zeri Monk, Rilsa Riel Kingpin, Street Urchin, followed by Candle Keep Sage. Still haven't seen a rare in this pack. And there it is. There is Volo again. I think we already saw Volo once, so we got 1 Mythic in that pack with a Gate Colossus and a Siege modification coming in, our first uncommon off of the list. All right, we're down to 3 packs, then we'll jump into the MTG Box Analysis. I can already tell you this is a good, profitable box. You don't get too many of those in this set. Non-signed with a Forest. Then we're going to see a Moss Diamond, Javelin of Lightning, a Lightning Bolt, followed by a Guiding Bolt, a Pilgrim's Eye, Undercellar Sweep, Moonshade Pixie with a Feywild Visitor. And then we're going to pick up Gale Waterdeep Prodigy as our first rare, followed by a Candlekeep Sage, a Kaga Shadow Archfiend, or Archdruid. And then we're going to see Lae'zel Falconwrath Champion as a rare, with an Asterion the Decadent coming in as another rare. Then we get a Lantern of Revealing and a Treasure Token. All right, 2 packs remaining. Will we get a second dragon? Will we get 1 more non-basic land? Will we get a Gold Stamps art card? No. All right, but we do get a Foil Plains, because everybody wanted that. Then we got ourselves a Charcoal Diamond, followed by an Abdel Adrian Gorian's Ward. You've Been Caught Stealing, the Thieves' Tools. Those 2 go together. Then we got ourselves the Warehouse Thief with Zenthrim Bandit and Iron Mastiff. Patriarch Seal coming in. This is another uncommon, valued over $1. Lots of those in this set. Then we got ourselves the Burnished Heart with Lozon Dragon's Legacy, followed by a Criminal Past. And then we're going to see a Cultist of Absolute, a rare etched foil, followed by a Fraying Line. And then we're going to see an Atrocious Experiment and the Initiative Undercity. All right, 1 final pack to go, 1 final chance to see a second dragon or a rare non-basic land. Or something amazing off of the list, because I think we're going to get a list slot in the back. All right, so non-signed art card, followed by a Swamp. Then we're going to see the Stone Speaker Crystal, Scanos Dragonheart, Warehouse Thief with the Bandit. Then we're going to see you're confronted by Robbers, Oji the Exquisite Blade, Abdel Adrian Gorian's Ward with a Halcyon Emerald Archdruid, followed by a Shadowheart Dark Justiciar. And then we're going to see ourselves a Flaming Fist with a Guild Artisan. And then we've got a Jihir's Respite. And our last card is just going to be a rare, and it is Baal, Lord of Murder in the Showcase with a Sailor's Bane. And we're going to see a Thundering Spark Mage coming in off of the list from Zendikar Rising. All right, so I'll get it all sorted, organized, priced, and here comes the MTG Box Analysis. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.